let's crack on with the papers, should we? We've got our two-star panellists with us today, Emma Wolfe and Kevin Woodford. Good to see you both this morning. Emma, you've done this every hour.
I know.
Sadly, we can't get away from it, can we? The energy crisis. We've got the Sunday Express.
But this is a different take on it, and it's a different take on your lovely royal family story that we've just had with Dickie Arbiter.
Yeah.
So there's been lots of royal family chat this week with Harry and Meghan, now in the UK apparently. But this is an energy story with a difference. The heat is on for the royal family, according to the Express. Apparently their energy bills, we're all worried about our bills, the energy bills are going to go up by £2 million.
They're going up by £2 million?
By £2 million, so that their entire, the Queen's bill is going to be, her lecky is going to be around £4.5 million. I shouldn't laugh.
Wow!
This is for places like, this is a total for Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, St James's Palace, Holyrood, Balmoral, Sandringham, Hillsborough Castle, Clarence House and Frogmore Cottage.
Oh, it's a bargain then.
Well, you wouldn't throw Frogmore Cottage in there.
No, Frogmore's Harry and Meghan's place.
Harry and Meghan.
They can pay for their own
It's included
heating.
in that, so maybe she's helping out, I don't know, maybe she's subsidising it. It's included in the list.
But not Adelaide House, which
That's not
is at William and Kate's place.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they're paying their own.
Interestingly, Buckingham Palace is the one which is the most expensive to heat. It has 775 rooms. I had no idea there was that many. That's a lot of rooms.
Isn't it?
You've probably both been there.
I bet they're really badly insulated as well.
I bet they're really
All
big
of these
and
castles and places.
Also, if she's at Balmoral half the time, you would have thought that maybe that they would sort of shut down. I don't know. And 77 square metres of floor space, which is obviously a lot of underfloor heating, and also a swimming pool. It's the most expensive royal residence to run.
Buckingham Palace, that is.
Yeah, Buckingham Palace.
Oh, Buckingham Palace has got a swimming pool.
Yeah, it's got a swimming pool. 775 rooms.
Wow, there you go. Well, you have to keep the lights off, Your Majesty.
I wonder who uses the swimming pool. I mean, nobody really lives there. The Queen doesn't like living there very much. I can't imagine she uses the swimming pool anymore.
It's got a lot of staff working there.
Yeah, but a swimming pool shouldn't be there for the staff, should it?
Probably put in 100 years ago or something there. You never know. I don't know. Might have a dip sometime if I ever get invited
I'd love to go for a swim at
I mustn't have swimming pool
William?
envy.
No. Have you got a swimming pool, Kevin?
No, I haven't. No. Should I have one?
Yeah.
Should I?
Oh, yes, then I'd come round.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're entirely selfish. I bet they're expensive to run, though. Yeah. Talking of royal stuff, Kevin.
Let's keep it royal.
The Crown.
I love The Crown. I love it. Honestly, I just love it. I have.
Do you love the more recent series, though, where they're actually going into characters that we know and you've probably met?
Yeah, yes to both of those comments. Yes, I love it. I just think it's a
Are you
great
entirely
piece
sure
of
it's
drama.
accurate?
No, I'm not, but I don't care.
Okay.
Because I just think
Just
it's
enjoy
it's a good drama. And it just grabs me. Well, we're on series 6 now, right? And what is lovely, and I love this as well, because what often happens with dramas is that you get an actor playing a role, and you've seen that actor in many, many other series. You know, unless he's a really stunning actor, he's a bit hard. It's a bit difficult to sort of follow him and believe in him. But they've got 2 novices for this, which is great.
Playing
William and Kate. So they've got a girl called Meg Bellamy. Her real name is Meg Smith. She's 19 years old, and she's a novice. And William is played by another.
I mean, not really sort of she an unknown. I mean, is she
She's done bits and pieces, Emma, but there's nothing that you would recognise her for.
So in a way that's more credible, isn't it?
Absolutely, I think so. Now, I think this particular one's going to be a really interesting Crown, because, you know, we're getting to a stage now where, as you say, we know a lot of the stories that have happened. So, you know, they're going to be maybe closer to the truth than perhaps some of the other ones. But following on from that, the interesting thing for me is the fact that the real ones, William and Kate, are at the stage, I think, where they're gonna take America by storm. They're heading to the States very, very soon.
21st, yeah.
Absolutely. And I think our little sort of, you know, twinkle toe, the toddler in the tiara, I think she's going to be pushed off the pedestal by Kate. I think they're going to be blown away by Kate. And I think William, at the moment, apparently Harry is still very popular because of the American...
Because of the Diana connection.
Totally because of that, Anne. Totally because of that. But I think once they get their head around what William is about, I think the Americans are going to start... I mean, they're already going off of our little Ginger, Ninja, and
They are.
they are.
They are. Apparently.
Well, I mean, they're going to be the royal. They love the idea of royalty at the States, don't we? So actually having someone over there who is going, they're going to be king and queen at some point.
Completely.
That's what's going to wow them.
And Stephen, that whole royalty thing. I know when I filmed in the States, which I've done, thankfully, or luckily, many times. Everybody that comes up to you, including crew, say, you must know the Queen.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean,
they say, we love your Queen.
We love your little Queen.
That's right. But Kate is so unbelievably stunning and so good at her job as well. How could she fail to wow them?
She's fabulous.
She looks amazing anytime she turns out.
Fabulous.
They've got 3 absolutely adorable children, and they're very clearly a greatly matched couple.
A lovely family.
And yes, exactly. And I think the Americans will absolutely love them.
I'm sure that they will.
Yeah. Talking of important women.
Important.
We have an important woman who's in the Sunday Telegraph.
Absolutely.
Who has won the award for, in effect, Man Cave of the Year.
Man Cave of the Year. Shed of the Year. We don't need to call it a man cave. This is a silly story, I'm afraid. I'm getting silly now. This is a woman, Kelly Hayworth, a mum of 4 from Bury in Lancashire, has won Shed of the Year. It's actually budget Shed of the Year, but good on her. She built this shed from 15 old doors, her neighbour's unwanted decking and some old wooden pallets. It cost her less than £200 to build the whole thing, and it's her little haven. It has a compost loo at the back for one of her kids. She's got 4 kids, and she goes in there for baking, for growing winter veg, and for curling up with a book.
For doing her thing.
And doing her thing.
Yeah.
It's just a sanctuary.
We're going to be meeting her.
I crave.
We're going to be meeting her a bit later on in the programme.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's coming onto the programme.
Amazing.
I don't like doing baking in the same place you've got a compost loo.
No.
And the winter veg
No.
could get a bit stinky.
Well, you can ask her about it.
We'll ask her about it.
But I do understand the need for your own little place.
Do you?
don't
Have you got a shed?
No, but I've got a bedroom upstairs that is it's got the big sewing table for when I want to do some sewing or craft or whatever, where I build me model railways and everything. That's my cave.
You build.
I build model railway. I know, I'm really weird.
Seriously.
But yeah, but it's my cave.
It's the idea of having a place where you can go and close the door and potter and not be bothered.
My son and his girlfriend are buying a house, and I said that we'd been looking around houses, and I said to her particularly, you've got to have a place that will be your room where you can do all your stuff, because he's looking for a place already with a garage that he will make his place. I think it's really important to have your own space. Yeah? Have you not got a cave?
No, I haven't, no. Might have to get one.
I think so.
I'll be buying a shed at this rate.
Have you got a shed or a room?
How do you get a space of your own with a 2-year-old who wants to open every single door?
Yeah.
Because you really need a place where you can sit on the floor and hold your head in your hands sometimes and just go, take a deep breath. I want a shed, or maybe I'll build a little cave on the balcony.
Yes?
Yeah. Or just lock the door when you go out the balcony. Be all right.
It's called playpens, isn't it? You buy a playpen.
Oh no, he's
and then
climbing
you go
over
in
those now.
I love
You could sit in it.
Fancy a cruise, Kevin?
Yeah, I love cruising. I adore cruising. And apparently, it's the answer to the energy crisis. Just thought I'd throw a quick energy crisis.
Go on,
I've not heard of it. Have we this particular?
How?
Well, because if you're very, very, very clever and you do a little bit of research, there are some great deals to be had whereby you can go away for sort of 2 or 3 weeks and you can spend less on a cruise than you would at home, allegedly, right? Because there's some seriously, some really great deals. Think about it. No heating, no shopping, no food, right? Lots of company, no hot water to worry about because everything is provided for you. And they are.
So you could shut your house down.
You can completely shut. They just keep the radiators ticking over lightly, but everything else gets shut down, and you have nothing else to do for 2 or 3 weeks. There are, and I do cruise a bit. I do a little bit of work for some of the cruise companies. There are certain people that will shut down for the whole of the winter, seriously, and they will cruise
They do a
for 3
3-month cruise, don't they?
3-month cruise. You know,
And it's, in effect, with where the energy bills are, it's not going to cost them anymore.
correct.
It might be cheaper, but I think your mental health might suffer.
Well, it depends.
What, being on a
mad.
cruise?
Well, I think a cruise would be lovely for a couple of weeks, but it might drive you mad being on a cruise ship with the same people for 2 or 3 months, or with a group.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Emma, you know, it's
And the
funny.
endless all-day buffets and
No,
terrible
it's not
entertainment.
like, no,
and all that.
No, they're not like that
It's
anymore.
not like,
No.
seriously, they're like 5-star hotels, like boutique hotels. We have done so many 4-weekers out to the Caribbean and the States and all the rest of it. And I thought initially when they said to me, would you do a 4-weeker? Because I've done 2-weekers for them. They said, would you do a 4-weeker? And I've said, no, I don't want to do that. My wife said, come on, let's just do it. It'll be a giggle. Fantastic. Because you can just shut yourself away completely. It's fabulous. So the whole concept, and I understand exactly
and
where
you're calling into different places all the time. There's always something to see.
Fabulous.
And very often there's a turnover of guests on board. So there's always new people to meet if you want to, but you don't have to.
Absolutely.
And I have to say that the level of entertainment is unbelievably.
You've seen my show. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I've never done it, but I live in hope. Lovely. We're out of time. Emma, Kevin, thank you very much indeed. It's been really good to see you both this morning.
Fantastic.